Alright, here we are in sunny Canberra. Temperature is balmy 10 degrees, I think. Probably feels like 5. It's drizzling on and off, speeding a bit, but nothing to worry about. There's 40% chance of any rain. Hopefully there won't be any chance of rain. Today we're streaming the match between Quality Craic and Learning to Drive. So we'll be starting soon. Umpire RUOK is getting the two teams captains together so they can toss the coin and start proceedings. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. They should have started already. Oh well, no, they got another 2 minutes to go yet. Maybe I am early. Trying to enjoy my coffee here while I can. It looks like both teams are here. Yep, Learning to Drive next to me. Doing the traditional Australian warm-up of passing the footy around. Couple of Quality Craic players warming up in the middle. Alright, so Learning to Drive are bowling first. Quality Craic to bat. The LMS forecast is for Quality Craic to get up, but we'll see what happens. Weather is looking good. Give us your forecast there, RUOK. Get in front of the camera and tell us all about it.
Yeah, for the Quality Craic we have son and father combo, John and George Marshall, and as same as with the Learning to Drive, I can see 2 or 3 father and son combo.
Yep.
And yeah, good weather, pitch looks good, and Quality Craic gonna bat first.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Now is Rod Chancellor playing in this match today? Have you seen him?
Rod Chancellor?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And his son Walter?
Yeah, I couldn't see him. Maybe.
Hey fellas, how's it going? Good mate, nice to see you. Yeah.
Andy, how are you?
Well, mate, I've got Harry, but I haven't put his name on the list. Oh, okay, you can thanks a lot. Well, I'm glad we're getting a game in this morning. It's good.
Yes.
You got COVID.
Don't get too close.
You feeling okay?
I had it last week.
Yeah, you feeling better?
Totally. I was good on Monday, but I don't know, I'm still testing positive for the bloody thing.
Stay away from it.
Should be safe.
Yeah, it's in the open air.
Yes, that's the main thing. Alright, so as we heard, Quality Craic are going to bat first, and Learning to Drive will be fielding. Not long to go now, both teams are getting ready. Quite comfortable out there actually, it's not as cold as it can be on a Canberra winter. There's no talk about climate change and all that business, but it is warmer these days than it used to be. Something to do with cyclical events. Every 100,000 years it gets like this. So in 100,000 years we'll be playing in warm conditions again. In the meantime, we have a game going here, which is about to start. Conditions are good out there on the field. I checked the pitch this morning, it's dry. The outfield is a bit damp, but not unsafe, and it's not overly wet. There's no water pooling anywhere, so which is good. So this ground has soaked up all the moisture overnight, which is great. Yep. Couple of teams were concerned about the possibility of having a game today, seeing as it rained about 5 mil last night, but it's turned out okay. Yes, and a big hello to Dave, who's already set up to watch this match between Quality Craic and Learning to Drive. The local grounds curator is out there sweeping the pitch. We might get the light roller out in a second. The squeegee has already gone around the ground and soaked up any moisture. So not long to go and we'll kick off. I'm just gonna put this on mute for a second while I have a chat with the umpire. Alright, and I'm back. So there's a concern there that one of the players from one of the teams has been fielding in the past with gloves on, and that's a no-no. So obviously you can wear your gloves all you like while you're running around, but if the ball comes to you and you need to take a catch, you better remove them real quick, because otherwise it might not be given as a catch. You know, spirit of the game and all that business that has been highlighted over the last couple of weeks. It's an okay occurrence. I mean, if you ask the umpire and then you check with the opposition that you can wear, if you can wear gloves, and they agree to that, then maybe that's okay. But it's always good to ask and not to assume. All right, so learning to drive are starting to walk towards the field now. Umpire Ashok heading to the middle as well. Here we are. Everyone's ready. Looks like Andy Reese is going to be keeping. Yep. Beautiful day out here in Canberra today. Quite warm actually. But it looks like they're going to be bowling from the opposite end to where we're standing. Hopefully umpire Ashok won't make any mistakes today with the scoring. I've been having to fix a couple of matches a couple of times because the wrong player may have been put on the scorecard. So I've had to swap scores, swap names, that sort of stuff. And we're ready to rock and roll. Here comes Quality Craic captain John Marshall with the broom. As always, causing trouble, querying everything. For a man who doesn't know cricket, he asks a lot of questions.
I don't know, this bat I've got here is
your best bat yet.
It's a long handle.
What are your chances? Come here. Tell me all about it. What are your chances? Here's the first ball, straight through to the keeper.
Well, I reckon we're about the most equally matched two teams in the league.
So you're not.
So
your chances of winning?
50-50.
50-50. Wow.
It depends on how our openers go.
Mm-hmm.
Young Nathan in there.
How old are these kids?
So Nathan's, I think 15, 16.
Yep.
We've got George, my one, who's 15 going in 16. He's going to come in at number 4.
Nice. Have you got Walter here today?
No, Walt and Rocket are out today.
Righty, yeah.
It's tough with the school holidays.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So yeah, all the rest are certified adults on paper.
Okay. Everybody wearing helmets, of course. Especially the kids, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a must.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen with that crazy ball.
Well, it was certainly a lot of rain about, and with the a bit of a sprinkling sill, I reckon this ball's going to swing a bit.
Yeah.
It's the faster blokes.
English conditions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. The ball will swing.
Oh, so that's square leg. That's Nathan's dad.
Nathan's dad already there waiting on the wings. Okay, good.
Nathan's just recently been selected for indoor rep.
Nice.
Indoor rep team.
Indoor cricket, eh?
So he does a bit of everything.
That's good. So you can hit the ball, that's for sure.
Sure can.
Yeah. Who's that on this end now?
So that's Nick,
Nick.
our resident Englishman.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Does he know the rules? He's not going to step out of his crease, is he?
Holding the bat the right way. He won't be walking out of the crease. The team chat has been pretty spicy over the last.
That's it. Yes, with them. They should know their own rules. They write the rules and then they complain when you play by the rules. I got nothing but disregard.
Yes, nothing but disregard.
One day they'll learn.
Yeah. We'll find out tonight.
Yes. The Aussies set up 250 odd runs to for the English to win.
Yeah.
Yes. So we'll see how that goes. And where are you batting today?
It's so hard. We're a batting heavy side today.
Yeah.
So I'll be probably 7 or 8 at this point.
All right.
That's why I was able to come over for a chat.
I thought.
That's
Safe. Yeah, I thought you'd be batting number 11 or something like that. But seeing as we only have 8 players.
Hopefully I won't be needed.
Well, yeah, that's always the hope, eh?
But last time we played these guys, they did a really good job of bowling and joining us. But stopped the runs and we batted second, we couldn't chase.
Yes.
So we're going to try and get off to a big start.
What's your forecast score here? 150?
I reckon we would need 180 to feel okay.
Yep.
Andy, who's wicket-keeping there, he's having a great season and smashing them pretty hard.
Yep.
They've got some other big hitters there, so I hope we can get to 180, given we've got a wicket-keeper back from 4 weeks of calf injury.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy, he's a big hitter.
So 180 is your
Yeah.
score.
Yep.
But anywhere between maybe 130 to 150 would be okay-ish to defend.
Oh yeah. Well, we're eternally hopeful team.
Yes.
110 and above will feel at least we've got something
That's good. That's good.
to aim for. But yeah,
Excellent.
we need to be.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. So far, so good. Yeah, good shot. That gone off to a deep point for a couple.
Wet outfield.
Yes. Well, the outfield's not too bad actually. Have you had a walk around?
It's just the
Just a
usual
bit
areas
down.
that are soggy aren't soggy others.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
When I got here this morning to check it all out, I thought, hello, it looks good.
Yeah, we should enjoy it while we can because it's going to be droughts next, I think.
Oh no, straight to the field at Covers. Yes. So that's the first one down.
Went down doing what he needed to do.
Yes, so that's Nick getting out. At least he didn't get stumped. Yes. Well, that's the second wicket this morning. First one was caught at covers, and the second one is been bowled. So the first one out would have been Nick Jones, caught Pale and bowled young Reese. Now he got out. Nick Jones got out for 4 balls, and now Nathan Kerr has got out bowled by Angus Reese. The other Reese. Wow, how many Reeses are there in this team? Because Andy Reese, of course, is keeping, and there's 2 other Reeses about. Now Nathan got out for 3 runs of 7 balls. Daniel Kerr is in, and Daniel Kerr lets it go on the leg side, I think, so that would have been a wide. And let's see, score is only 9 runs, 2 down after in the 3rd over. Ah yes, he hits that hard, gone to the boundary, and it's 4. So Daniel Kerr putting on the accelerator. First boundary for the morning. Moves on to 5. Score moves on to 13. 2 down in the 3rd over. Quality Craig's John Marshall, of course, suggesting that they would be aiming for 180. That's another one hit over the top of mid on for the 1. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee. Not too cold today, actually. It's quite comfortable. Spitting about a bit, but nothing that we can't deal with. Ah, good ball. It's gone through to the keeper, but the keeper misfielded that, and they gone through for a oh, it's been called a wide anyway. I'm gonna try and adjust the camera a bit because I think it's a bit high. Oh, is it a bit low? No, it's a bit low. Let me see. There'll be a bit of shaking. That might be a bit better. We can see the stumps flying if that happens to be the case. In comes Will Reese again, gets hit to cover for 1. I've got a few more matches today, none going on next to me at the moment. The next match next door to us will be at 12. Whoa, that's gone through everything. Ball is appealing for a cut behind, but that's come off the gloves and gone through for 1. Score moves on to 20 in the 4th over. Young George Marshall on strike. Hit straight back to the bowler. Bowler shaking his hands a bit, cold enough for it to hurt a bit. Sun's starting to peer through, so that's great. Here comes Will Reese again, balls. Oh, George wanted to take a run, sent back by Daniel. That's hit to cover for just the 1, misfield. Easy 1 in the end. Crazy weather, spitting again. Sun's out, but it's spitting. So 4 overs done, and the score's on 21. 2 wickets down. George again on strike. He's already scored 7 of what looks like 6 balls. Ooh, that was a full toss, or what you would call a Yorker, on the leg side. They've gone through for 1. Daniel Kerr back on strike. Oh, through to the keeper. No run. So Jan Griffin can't read the surname, unfortunately. Haven't got my reading glasses on, but that's hit behind behind square leg for just the 1. Score moves on to 23 in the 5th over. I might look up the other. Oh, George reaching for that one, not giving a wide. And this would be, let's see, Griffin Lewis is bowling at the moment. And in he counts for his last ball this over. And a nice slow ball, hit away to deep point for just the 1. And that's the end of the 5th over. Score would be on 24. So currently the predictor says at this rate there would be 80, what is it, 90? Jeez, I can't read. 95? Maybe 96. You might be able to see it better than me on the big screens. I'm just looking at the small font. And that's gone through George for no run. Now we got Will Rees bowling again. He's already got 1 wicket for 5 runs, and this is his 3rd over. Good, good pill, but hit away to cow corner. Hasn't made the boundary yet. They're coming back for 2. Good throw. Good arm. Josh Marshall on 11. He's on strike now. He's watched that one go past, giving a wide. Score moves on to 27. Oh, that's smacked back towards the bowler, but it was a bumped ball. So 6 overs in, 2 wickets down, scores 27. Has hit to covers for just the 1. Oh, misfield, coming back for the 2nd. Getting a message here saying that Dan Kerr's son has just made the Australian under-16 indoor side that's going off to Dubai later in the year. So some good cricketers are there. So Daniel Kerr would be Nathan's son? Oh, okay. Yeah. Daniel Kerr, who's batting, his son Nathan Kerr has been named in the under-16s indoor side that's going off to Dubai. And Daniel hits that away on the behind square leg for 4. Good shot there. It's good to see that father and son's combinations are playing out here, and some of them are making a name for themselves. They're in the cricketing world. Daniel Kerr moves on to 11 with that shot and plays another one, this time in front of square leg for another one. So they're moving the score along to 34 now in the 7th over. Griffin Slews bowling at the moment. The second over, no wicket yet, but been fairly economical. That's gone to point for no run. Okay, let's hit to covers for no run again. So dots are obviously valuable in this game. You're trying to score runs every ball you can. Best not to get stuck. Oh, that's a nick and it's gone past the keeper. It's been chased down for 2. So George moving the score along. He's now on 16. That's 7 overs done. Daniel will be on strike next in the 8th over. Score on 36. So the projected score now moved above 100. Quality Craic obviously looking for 180 as a potentially defensible score, but anything between 110 and 130 would be reasonable. Oh, bowled him on the leg side, so that's young Jack Powell. First ball takes Daniel Kerr out. Bowled him on the leg side. So that's 3 down, scores on 36 in the 8th over. Johan Swanpole has come in now. He's facing the second ball of this over from Jack Powell, who's been successful in his very first ball this morning. In he comes again and defended to point. They're going through for 1. Yep, good throw, but no cigar. Young George makes his ground easily. In comes Jack again. Oh yeah, whacked away to deep mid on for a 4. And the score moves on to 41. 3 wickets down, and here comes Jack again. Back to George, who hits that to covers for 1. Hello. Yep, just the 1. They're looking for a second one, but nope. Oh, that's gone through to the keeper. Johan hoping to hit that away for 4, but completely missed it. And that's the end of that over. So that's 8 overs down. Score scores of 42. George back on strike. He's looking good on 21 of 20 balls, showing his dad how to play cricket. John Marshall, of course, a stalwart of the cricketing community. He's been around for a few years, still learning the game, but doing well, and his kids are obviously have already picked up some of his skills, even though he's got none. George is looking good now. John Marshall, of course, scored 100 here and there in the cricketing world here in Canberra. So that's gone through for no run. And this is Harry Bolton. Let's see. Bit of an interesting action there from Harry, turning his hand over as he delivers. Through for no run again. Here it comes. And hit away. No run. That went straight to covers. Away from the batter, and that's given a wide by umpire Ashok. Score moves on to 46. That's a bit better, but gone to covers, no run. So George currently on 25 of 25. Johan Swanpole 1 of 2, scores on 46. 3 wickets down in the, well, with 9 overs completed. Here comes the 10th over. At the end of this over, they'll switch ends. So this looks like young Jack Powell coming back to bowl. Oh, through to the keeper, mesmerizing the batters with his bowling. He's obviously a spinner, and it's hard to spin on these surfaces, but he's doing a good job at the moment. He's already had success with 1 wicket, of course, and that's a full toss, but dealt with by Johan Swanpole. In comes Jack again, checks his run up, goes back and tries again. That's a flatter delivery, through for 1, well fielded. So if they're looking for 150, they're going to have to score 100 runs after this. John Marshall, of course, is still to bat, and he's good value. That's being hit into the ground and not far from himself. George dealing with that as best as he can. Jack's proving to be a bit troublesome with the ball, so they might just want to see him off. And hit away towards mid-on for just the 1. And that's the end of the 10th over. Scores of 48. 3 down and switching ends. So I think we got a new bowler here, Jack Murray. No, he's already bowled 1 before. So this is his second over. Scores on 48. George Marshall facing Jack. First ball, ooh, top edge, past the keeper, gone past the keeper for one. And quality Craic are gonna have to start pushing on now. Score 49 in the 11th over. Oh, he's hit that hard. That's gone to 4. Yep. That was mid off for 4. Sorry, mid on for 4. Calls for a quick single. Ooh, gone to the wrong end, and it's gone past the keeper, so it's taking an extra run. So 2 runs off that ball. I might move the camera in a second, depending on where this fielder ends up. The one just picking up the ball now. And we'll pick up the camera and move over to here. There we go. Oh, he's hit that hard towards the boundary, and it's a 6. Doing a good job there, young Johan Swanpole. He moves on to 14 with that one. Score moves on to 61, 3 down. Oh, that's on the leg side, isn't it? No. Try to play a reverse sweep. Missed it completely. And that's the end of that over. So score on 61. Hello. And 61, 3 down after 11. So George Marshall on strike now. Better check my notifications. And that's gone past everybody. No run. In comes Angus Reese, and that's gone straight to the keeper. No run. Once again, the sun's coming out, which is great. Angus Reese goes back to the start of his run up. Oh, straight through to the keeper. No run. So we had a few dot balls now. George under a bit of pressure now to score. And once again, it's gone straight through him. No run. Angus Reese with, this is his second over. He's already got 1 wicket and given away 11 runs so far. George whacks that away behind point, but no run. And that's the end of that over. That looks like a maiden over. Score remains on 61 after 12 overs. In comes Jack again, Jack Parley, for his 3rd over. So the learning to drive team keeping Quality Craic to a low score at the moment. Reverse sweep and no run. That ball squirting behind the batter. Lucky didn't go onto the stumps. Let's see if he tries it again. Nope. Hit straight. No worries. That's a good hit, that one. And I got involved in the action there, returning the ball. Scores on 65 in the 13th over. Reverse sweep again. It's gone past the keeper for one, coming back for a second run. Yep, and signal leg byes. So score moves on to 65. Is it now 67? So yeah, Jack bleeding runs now. He's giving away 12 runs now in his third over. Young Johan facing and whacks that away for a big potential 6. Yep, 6 given. So he connected with that one very well. Alright, score moves up to 73. 3 down in the 13th over. 1 ball to come. Still away to mid on for 1. And Quality Craic making their move now. Move on to 75. No, so sorry, 74. She's not gonna get glasses. Now this would be Angus back again. Yep, Angus Rees with the score on 74, 3 down after 13 overs. So Quality Craic want to double the score from this point. Ooh, hit on the pads, but going towards leg, not given. Good appeal, but no result. Johan's 1 pole on 25 of 15. Reaches out for that one, hits it behind what would be deep third man for just the, well, that's 2 runs. Oh, that's a bit of a bouncer, but didn't get up high enough. Johan disappointed he didn't connect with that one. Score remains on 76. Here comes Angus again. Hit straight on mid on for just the 1. Scores on 77 now. One ball to come this over. George on strike. Oh, missed that one. Straight to the keeper for no run. And that's the end of the 14th over. Scores on 77, 3 wickets down. 6 overs to score another 80 runs. Projected score is 110 at the moment. And Quality Craic would be hoping for a few more runs than that. So John Marshall still to come, and he can score a few runs if he gets a go. Swan Paul hitting that away to point for 1. And this is Harry Bolton again, second over. Oh, that'll be a wide. Wides, of course, are only worth 1 run in first time in the over, but subsequent no balls and wides are worth 3 runs. Here he comes again. Oh, that's another wide. So that'll be costly. That's 3 runs. That's a better ball. Hit towards covers for just the 1. And the score moves to 83. Johan back on strike. He's on 29 already. Oh yes, he's reached out for that one. That was a bit of a bouncer. Could got all the way to the boundary. Pulls up short. And that's 2 runs. Score moves on to 85. 1 ball to come this over. Oh yes, he's done it again. Top pitch, gone for 1, coming for back. No, not coming back for the second one. Just the 1. And that'll be the end of the over. So Johan retains the strike. He's on 31 of 20 balls. George is 32 of 38. And the score moves on to 86. And that's 15 overs gone, 5 to come. I don't think I've seen this bowler bowl before. Let's see who it is. This is Connor Murray. Well, that'll be a while. Oh, no ball, off the pitch. And a free hit. Alright, we haven't seen one of those for a while. Let's see what happens. The batter has got license to hit any way he likes. This should be a big hit if he can connect. Reverse sweep. And hits it to point for 1, coming back for the second. Yes, George a bit hesitant, but managed to scamper through for the second run. It's all happening now. Score moves on to 89 in the 16th over. Oh, a lot of air on that ball, and hit away to point for just the 1. Changing sides and hit to mid on for 1. One ball to come this over. No, I'm wrong. 2 balls to come this over. Oh, that's a wide, not given. Interesting. Yep, look wide from here, but questioning that one, but must have been good from the middle there. Now this will be the final ball of this over. Scores on 91, 3 down. Oh, it's definitely a no ball even. They've gone for one and not going back for the second. And a free hit coming up. Yep, one ball to come, free hit. What am I seeing? That was the end of that over. So that's 16 gone and there's a free hit next ball. So, yep. Classic, next bowler coming in has to face a free hit. And Johan on strike. Again, free license. Angus tries that, might be a leg by, that's one, coming back for the second. And yep, leg by given by umpire Ashok. And the score moves on to 97 in the 17th over. Well, that's gone up in the air, but there's no fielders there. Going towards the boundary is not going to make it, so they're going for one, coming back for the second. All the fielders converge, but yeah, easy 2 runs. So yep, with less than 4 hours to go now, Quality Craic have to swing, try and get the score up. That's a big hit. Has gone. Oh, dropped. Went straight to the boundary, but dropped. 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes into the boundary. It's picking up. Hopefully, we won't get any rain. But it's coming to the end of these innings, so hopefully, if it showers now, it'll be in between innings. Has gone straight to the keeper. No run. So Johan, who's facing this next ball, he's on 42 already. With any luck, he'll get to 50 and retire. We'll give the next batter who's waiting at the square leg a go to finish off the match. That's coming straight to me, and just the one. That sounds like the over. So I'm getting queries about whether the games are still on because it's raining somewhere, but it's not raining at Deakin. The wind is picking up though, so there could be a bit of rain. Oh yes, Steven, LBW. So Johan on 43, LBW, and out. Yeah, the weather doesn't look too good out there, but where we are, it's nice and sunny. Wind's picking up. It probably is raining towards the city, but not here at the moment. So hopefully it'll stay this way. So new batter in, James Dunstan to face his first ball. Griffin's Lewis coming in. And he lets that one through to the keeper. Watching that ball. Now, less than this is the 18th over, of course. That was the second ball of the over. Griffin adjusting his shoelaces. Here we go. James still to score anything. He's hit that away for one potential leg by. Let's see what happens. Did he get any bat on that? No, leg by. Score moves on to 101 after 3 balls in this over, which is the 18th over. George Marshall on strike and on 33, and he hits that away to mid on for 1. James back on strike. He's already faced 2 balls, no runs yet from him. Scores 102 in the 18th over. In comes Griffin, and that's leg side wide. Yep, the sun's poking his head through the clouds here, getting brighter. It's great. Griffin to James again. Oh, full toss and hit away behind square leg for just the 1. And the score moves on to 104 after 18 overs. 2 overs left. That looks like John Marshall at square leg waiting to come in now. Bowling is, let's see, hasn't been changed yet. Jack Murray. There we go, hit to square leg for 1. Jack Murray on his 3rd over, he's already given away 18 runs. George facing, oh, it's gone through to the keeper. No run. Score remains at 105. 1 over to come after this one. And on 105, they want to score another 15-20 runs. Plenty of air on that one, and yeah, no run again. Andy Reese doing a good job there stopping that ball. That could have gone anywhere. There we go, 105 still on the scorecard, 4 down. George reaching for that one but unable to connect, and it's given a wide. Yes, he's connected with that, but gone straight up in the air and taken. He's done a good job though. He scores 35 runs. And the score is on 106 and 5 down in the 19th over. 1 over to come after this, 1 ball to come in this over. And John Marshall is now in, facing his first ball. Jack Murray is successful, 1 wicket, 19 runs in his 3rd over. In it comes, last ball this over to John Marshall. And George Marshall hits it hard and through the hands of the fielder for coming back for 2. Oh, sent back. You better make it back. It's gonna be a long way out. Yes, I think he's been watching too much English cricket. And the last over of this innings coming up now, with the score on 107. James Dunstan to face what looks like a new bowler. Yep, Will Reese, he's bowled before from the other end. plenty of air, no ball above the waist, hit away for 4. Yep. John's not gonna stand there and watch that ball go past. He hit it nicely towards the boundary there for 4, and it's a no ball and a free hit. So that helps Quality Craig's score, moving on to 112. In comes Will again, and John Marshall hits that away towards Cal corner for just the 1. James Dunstan facing the next ball, scoring 113 in the 20th over. In comes Will, and James hits him away to square leg for just the 1. John Marshall strike now. He's already on 7 of 3 balls. Oh, he's inside edge that past the keeper for 1, coming back for the second, and the ball's going to the bowler's end, and it's gone past. No, bowler managed to stick a hand out and stop that going past. So John Marshall on 9 runs now. 2 balls to come this over. Scores at 116. Oh, another full toss above the waist, and that comes through for 1 extra as well. So in this being the 20th over, every illegal delivery is only worth 1 run. And there's a free hit again. Still 2 balls to come. Scores on 118. 5 wickets down. James Dunstan facing, and he's hit that away to square leg for 1. So John Marshall to face the last ball of this innings with the score on 119. Last ball of the innings, of course, if it's hit for 6, is worth 12. But it's hit it to covers for just the 1. And they finish with 120. So not quite the 180 that John Marshall was hoping for, but still a reasonable score, 120. Anything can happen. John finishing with 12 of 6 balls, and James Dunstan 5 of 7. There were 5 wickets down after 20 overs with the score on 120, and Learning to Drive needing to score 121 to win. We'll have a break now for a few minutes while the teams get ready for the second innings. Alright, and we're back on. Quality Craic on the field now already. Umpire Ashok heading into the middle. 120 to defend, 121 for Learning to Drive to win. And conditions are getting a bit cooler now, but still reasonable. It's getting a bit chilly. The wind's picked up and speeding a bit, but not enough to bother us. Learning to Drive heading to the middle now. Still sunny conditions are here, which is great. Most of the thick cloud is going around us. Traveling at a fair rate. Hopefully nothing will come of it. And let's zoom into the action. Okay. So this is the innings of Learning to Drive, chasing 121 to win. Straight away, that's gone behind 23rd man for 1 and coming back for 2. So Harry Bolton on strike. With Andrew Rees on the non-strikers end, and bowling at the moment is Johan Swanpool. Comes in for his second ball and straight bang on, no run. Ooh, good bouncer, no run again. So that wasn't classified as a bouncer because it didn't clear the batter's shoulders. And that's a full toss. No run, hitting the pads. No appeals of any kind. Must have been missing leg. Scores on 2. Final ball is over. And that's hit away behind point. 4. He's going to pull up short of the boundary. We're going through for 2. And the score finishes on 4 in the first over. at the start of the second over with, let's see who's bowling this time. Nathan Kerr. Andrew Rees facing. Field has been reorganized a bit, seeing as Andrew is a lefty. And here we go. First ball of the second over coming up. Nathan Kerr bowling and hit away to behind square leg for just the one. The field reorganizes itself again because Harry Bolton is a righty. And that's hit straight back to the bowler. No run. That's good, eh? So Nathan doing the job at the moment. Here he comes for his second ball. A bit more air this time. Hit away to mid on for one. That's tucked away for no run. Let's move across the left a bit. See what's now playing on the left side. And that's gone past the keeper for, oh, it's a wide. Not bad on that. Gone through for one plus the wide. Score moves up to, let's see, 8. The last ball of Nathan's over and through to the keeper, no run. And I'm getting hit by the very light drizzle here, but the sun is out, so still reasonable conditions to play in. Looks like Johan's going back into bowl. Scores on 8 runs after 2 overs, no loss of wickets yet. Andrew Rees facing. Yep, Johan Swanpoel back into bowl. He's going round the wicket this time to the lefty. And he's hit to mid off for 1. Coming back for the second. Easy runs. Andrew Rees still on strike. Score moves on to 10 in the third over. Oh, that's a no ball. Oh, wide. Wide given. All right, that's hit down to extra mid on. For the 1. And now Harry Bolton on strike. So we got 5 runs of 8 balls. Learning to drive, chasing 121 to win. And he's hit that to mid off for 1. Alright, coming back over. Yeah, he's hit straight to square leg for just the 1. Harry Bolton back on strike. Oh, that's coming straight back to us. And just the 1. Andrew Reese on strike, but no. That was the end of the over, so they're switching ends. Scores on 15 after 3 overs. Yeah, another 106 of the next 17 overs. Nathan Kerr back on. Let's hit up in the air, but safe. Through for 1. Andrew Reese on strike. Straight back to the bowler. No run. And that's hit the square leg all the way to the boundary for 4. Good conditions are here in Canberra today. Top of 12, might be 10 by now, maybe 11. Winds dropped off now and drizzle stopped. That's good. Scores on 20 in the 4th over, last ball of this over. And he's hit that straight back to the ball again. No run. Score remains on 20. That's 4 overs gone and no loss of wickets. So Johan Swampole is going back into ball again. Quality Craic, of course, having scored 120 means that learning to drive needed 121. So the 101 runs short of the target at the moment, with 16 overs to come. And yes, it is Johan Swampole bowling again. Just hit away to point for 1. That's hit to mid off for 1 again. coming towards us. Hit to mid off again, just the one. Andrew Rees back on strike. Sample goes around the wicket and hit to mid on this time. Again, just for the one. Score moves on to 24. Last ball is over to Harry Bolton, and he hits that to mid on for just the one. And that's the end of that over. So that's 5 overs gone. Score would be 25. 96 more runs required of the next 15 overs. I think Craic needing some wickets now. Otherwise these guys will do it easily. This is a new bowler, Nick Jones. And they're rearranging their field a bit for Harry Bolton, who's already on 11 of 14 balls. And he's hit that to mid-on, up in the air but short of the fielder for just the one. Nick Jones again, this time to Andrew Rees. And leg side wide. Wind's picking up again. No weather to speak of otherwise. Just the one. Let's hit the mid on again. John Marshall doing the fielding, sends it back for 1 run. And something's happened, possibly broken bat. So going out for a new bat. Yep, changing bats at the moment. Looks like a splinter came off that inside edge of that bat. Oh, that goes through to the keeper, no run. Andrew Rees wondering what happened then. Looking around, looking at his stumps, looking at where the ball pitched, and wondering how he missed it. Nick Jones comes in for his last ball this over. And that something's happened. What happened there? It looked like he hit something, but didn't hit the stumps, and it's a bye. He's gone through for a bye. Looks like bales are on the ground. Questions, concerns. They're having a chat. Something happened. Nobody knows what happened. Pointing at the camera, and I'm going, meh. I thought he hit something, but hard to tell from out here. That could be the end of that all. Well, disappointed. I'm not sure what happened. Still swapping bets are there. Score moves on to 30 anyway. 6 overs gone. No loss of wicket. And Harry Bolton's going off to have a chat with Andrew Rees. That was an interesting one. I'm not sure what happened there in the previous ball. Looked to have bowled him, but nobody saw it. He hits that to, in this case, he's mid on for 1 run. In comes Toby Casey for his second ball. It's a wide. Score balls up to 32. Oh, that's hit the pads and gone through for what looks like to be a leg bye. Not just a bye, so it actually hit the batsman at all. I thought he'd come off the pads, but obviously I can't see from here. Ooh, that's plenty of air on that one, and it's a no ball off the pitch. And it's gone through for 1 extra one as well. No ball, free hit coming up. And looks like Harry Bolton benefits from that. Toby's come back over, and plenty of air, no ball, too high above the waist, and no ball. So the free hit carries. Oof, nearly took the umpire out too. That return ball. This is turning into a bad over for Quality Craic. And that's hit away towards the boundary. Will it cross the cones? Nope. Falls short. And they're gone back for 2. And then the Reeds moves on to 23 of 20 balls. Harry Bolton on 18 of 19. Score is 43 after 7 overs. So that was an expensive over. But now comes Nick Johns again. He was fairly economical of his first over with only 4 runs given away. Harry Bolton on strike. And that's hit. Oh, yep, that's hit away to cow corner for 4. So that's this is the 8th over, and the score's already on 47. No loss of wicket yet. Nick Jones comes in for his second ball towards the leg side and hit away towards the boundary. He's gonna make it, and he's made it for 4. So another costly over, and Harry Bolton moves on to 20. What's that? 22 of 20. It says 23 of 20. It's gonna be a wide, but Harry Bolton reaches out for it, hits it away to just the boundary. Don't know if he's made it across the boundary yet. Nope. So it's just two runs. Oh, they're coming back for a third one. Yeah. For the third run on that arm. Ball falling fairly short of the pitch. And score moves on to 51? 54 after 3 balls this over. And that's hit behind square leg for 1. And I'm having to hold on to the tripod here because the wind's blowing and nearly topped it over. Tipped it over. Okay, last ball of this over. Nick Jones has given away a few runs this over, 12 to be precise. Waiting for the field to set and the stumps to be reset. Scores on 55 in the 8th over, last ball of this over. And whitish, but not given. And that's the end of the over. Scores on 55 after 8. And learning to drive, traveling well with 55 runs after 8, only needing another 66 runs of the next 12 overs. So Quality Craic needing a few wickets. Young George Marshall coming into bowl. He can be a bit handy with the ball, so he also scored a few runs for his team. So he's done the job with the bat. Let's see if he can do the job with the ball. Here he comes to Andy Rees and wide. No ball in fact off the pitch. And free hit coming up. Here comes the second ball. That's a better ball, but hit away to deep point for 1. Oh, good arm, but it's gone right past the keeper, a bit too high for him to collect, and they got through for a second run. So Andy Rees back on strike again. And Quality Craic needing to be tidy on the field, they're giving away a few runs now. In comes George again. That's better. To the keeper. Oh, the keeper misfields and he's gone through for 1 run. And no buys. So he must have had there must have been a bit of bad in that. And the score moves on to 59 in the 9th over. Here comes George, good ball. There's an appeal for caught behind, not given. Big swing from Harry Bolton, but obviously did not connect. supposed to come in this over, and another good ball, hit him in the pads, and they're coming through for one. So that should be a leg by, maybe, I don't know. Not signal, so maybe did catch a bit of bat. Andrew Rees on strike now. Score moves on to 60. Final ball this 9th over. Josh comes in, and that's a good ball. Hit to covers for no run, and that's the end of that over. So that's 9 overs gone, and the score's on 60. So learning to drive are basically at the halfway point of their run chase, needing 121 to win, 120 to equal, and doing it easily at this stage with no loss of wickets. Harry Bolton on strike, he's already on 30 of 25. John Marshall comes into a ball hit away behind point for one, coming back for the second, and easy runs. John bowling round the wicket, hit straight back towards mid on for one. And this being the 10th over, at the end of this over, the teams will switch ends. Oh, hit on the pads, but on the leg side. And they've gone through for one leg by. Here comes the ball. John Marshall trying his best to snare a wicket. Goes round the wicket again to Harry, and that's hit to mid on for one. Oh, that's gone straight past John's extended arm, and then gone through for one. So that was the last ball that over. That's 10 overs gone, and the score's moved on to 66. And I need 55 of the next 10 overs at a rate of 5.5 exactly. Team switching ends. And let's see. Yep, learning to drive are in a pretty good position at the moment. Only needed 55 more runs off the next 10 overs. Having scored 66 already, no loss of wickets. Harry Bolton on 34 of 28, and Andrew Rees on 29 of 27. So quality Craic need some wickets real soon. And that's gone up in the air, but there's no fielders there. They're all chasing it. 3 fielders converging, and that's gone through for 2 runs. In comes George Marshall again, and that's hit away to stop at the mid off, or would you, I'd call it covers. Stopped at covers for one. Oh, sorry, that would be mid-on. Oh, through to the keeper, no run. Scores on 69 in the 11th over. And the sun's shining, but the wind's howling, so it's a bit chilly at the moment. In comes George again. Oh, that's going to be a wide, and it's coming towards me. That's a signal a wide. John Marshall does the fielding, and they're back for 2. And he's gone past George again. Scores moved on to 69 in the 11th over. Here comes George again. That's better. Oh, has balled him. That's a ball taken off the leg stump. What a great ball, that one. And so the first wicket's down with the score on 72. That's Harry Bolton gone. No, sorry. Yeah, Harry Bolton gone. Yep. I was just watching Andrew Rees walking off too, but he was in the non-strikers end, so he cannot be out. Except during a double play situation, of course, which is when a batter gets caught and the non-striker needs to be back in his behind the crease on his own end. Otherwise, there could be 2 out. And so we have the first wicket down, score on 72 in the 11th over with 1 ball to come. Harry Bolton departing for 30. And new batter is Connor Murray. Now 1 wicket brings 2, so let's see if another one comes down. Josh getting ready for his last ball this over. And an interesting ball, hit away to Gully for 1. And that's the end of that over. That's 11 overs gone. Scores on 73 with 1 wicket down. Andrew Rees still there on 32 of 29. It looks like 48 runs are needed of the next 9 overs. So Connor Murray again on strike and Daniel Kerr now bowling. And blocked, no run. Second ball is over and through the batter to the keeper, no run. Oi, reverse sweep, but no run. This is good for quality Craic, slowing down the scoring rate. And again, no run. Through to the keeper. Connor Murray wondering what's going on. And he gets out of his crease to try and hit that on the leg side, but he's missed it altogether. And there's still no run. Getting a bit of advice from his teammates on the sidelines, something along the lines of hit the ball, score some runs. So the score remains on 73, 1 wicket down after 12 overs. And now things get interesting. Andrew Reese on strike. He's on 32, so he's looking good for a few more runs. Still needing 48 of now 8 overs. Next bowler in is Josh Marshall again, who's had success already, and that's a good ball. Hit straight to mid off for 1. Conor Murray back on strike. Let's see what happens here. Josh can be a bit tricky to handle, and Conor has been having difficulty hitting the ball, so let's see what happens here. And he's missed that one. Through to keeper for 1. I mean for no run. What's up, mate? Yes. Okay, bye. Alright, so that was Adi, the umpire for the next match that's happening next to us, checking in, and that's gone through to the keeper for no run. So Conor Murray remains on 1 of 9 balls now. Score remains on 74. Last ball this over. And that's hit away for a potential 6. He connected well with that one there, Conor. He scores a 6 of the last ball. So the score moves on to 80 after 13 overs. And learning to drive, now needing what looks like 41. Yep, 41 of the next 7 overs. They had a lot of dot balls in the last couple of overs, but that 6 moved the score along, which is helping them. And this has been hit to mid, let's see, mid on for 4. Andrew Reese doing the job. He moves on to 37. And the score now 84 in the 14th over. In comes Daniel Kerr again, and leg side wide, and he's gone past the keeper. So they're going for 1, and that's as much as they want. And let's see if that's a bye or a, what is that? Wide plus 1. In comes Daniel again, and that's hit up in the air high. There's a man under it, but didn't catch that. So they go through for 1. And the wind's picking up again. But it's nice and sunny. It comes Daniel again to Andrew Reese, and he's hit that to mid off for 1. And 1 ball to come this over. Score moves on to 89. Whoa, that's hit hit the batter, but he didn't hit the stumps. So that was the fourth ball of that over. Score remains on 88. And James Connor hits that away, but no run, and that should be the end of that over. So that's 88, one down after 14. Now learning to drive, needing 33 runs of the next 6 overs. Whoop. That's the wind pushing the tripod over. Now this is Nathan Kerr coming into bowl. Going to Andrew Reeds. Yeah, trying to set his field a bit for the left-handed Andy. In comes a bit of a gully, maybe not. It's like a third slip. That's gone past the ball and they go through for a run. Sloppy fielding. Score moves on to 80. It should be 89. Yep, 89 now. Moving the field around again some more. This is Connor Murray on strike now. Nathan Kerr's second ball. Why bowled him? And now Connor is gone for 8 runs, 8 handy runs. Looks like James, what? Says James Dunstan there. Angus Rees comes into bat now. Andrew Rees is still on 41 of 34. Score is on 89, 2 down in the 15th over. And Ashok comes in to fix the bails. So Nathan Kerr having success in his third over with a bowled wicket. And the score's on 89, so they still need 32 runs to win. Oh, that's hit to gully for 1. John Marshall attempting to stop that ball cleanly, but he spilled the pins a bit, and they went through for 1. Andrew Rees on strike now. Nathan Kerr bowling to him, and that's hit to mid on for deep mid on for 1, 2. They're coming back for 2. Third slip still there for Andrew Rees. Has plenty of air on that. It's gone straight to mid off for no run. And that's the end of the 15th over. Scores on 92. Still needing 29 runs to win of these last 5 overs. Daniel Kerr bowling again. Through to the keeper for no run. So Angus Reese facing at the moment. Oh, that's a wide. And that's gone through to the keeper for no run. Oh, through to keeper again, no run. In comes Daniel Kerr again, that's hit away to point, but no run. Good fielding. And blocked. No run. So that was the last ball that over. That's 16 overs gone, scores on 93, 2 wickets down. Still needing 28 runs to win of the next 4 overs. So it's getting tighter there now. Quality Craic needing maybe a wicket or two to put a lot more pressure on learning to drive. Learning to drive still on the driver's seat really. They should be able to score the winning runs from here with Andrew Reese on strike. And hit, no run. He went down, but he seems to be okay. Nathan Kerr bowling according to this. Yep, it is Nathan. Andrew getting ready for the next ball. Third slip still there. And he's hit that up in the air to mid on for 1 and coming back for the second. Yep, easy runs. Yes, he's hit that to mid off this time. And 1 run. So score now 96 in the 17th over. Fixing the field again for this time for Angus Reese. In comes Nathan and through to the keeper. No run. Nathan again. Whoa, hit over deep point towards the boundary. They're coming back for 2. He's pulled up short of the boundary. And 2 runs. So, scores on 98 after 17. 2 wickets down. Now needing 23 runs of the next 3 overs. Hello mate, how are you? So the 18th over coming up and Daniel Kerr is bowling. His final over. He's only given away 9 runs, so he's very economical. Learning to drive needing runs and learning to Quality Craic wanting wickets. So that's hit away to mid on for 1 and Angus Reese on strike. Score moves on to 99 and 22 runs needed. And that's hit away to mid off and run out. Yes, give it out. Young Ang is not happy, but what can you do? You gotta push and try and score the winning runs. So it's just unfortunate for him, he was short, but that's the game. That was a very good throw from mid-off. And 3 wickets down, scores on 99 in the 18th over. With Andrew Rees on 47. And Daniel Kerr bowling. Oh, that was a very full ball, but goes through the keeper for one by. 22 runs still required. Oh, and that's bowled him. So that's bowled Jack Powell for no runs. So things are getting real tight now. 4 wickets down, 100 runs on the board, meaning 21 runs of the next 2 overs after this next ball. So at this stage it's anybody's game. Yeah, mate, how are you? Hey, ready to go?
Two balls.
Take a look in there and see if there's any bails. If not, I'll go to my car and try and get you one.
Why did you give me 9 and 12 and finish it off?
So there's no ninth. There's only one.
What?
There's only one game at night.
Why is that? So, like, you could have
No.
scheduled these to 9 and 12, right?
Not me, man. I don't tell you anything.
You don't schedule matches?
No. I just turn up just like you.
I was like, Paps gave me 12 and 2. Why not? Because
I thought you'd like to sleep in. Yeah.
I don't mind.
That's why I gave you
sleeping
12.
in. Like, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you sleep in, you don't get to do other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if it's finished at 2, you can go out and do other stuff.
Alright, what we'll do is next time I'll give you a 9:45.
Yeah. I mean, just give me 2 games. But
Yeah.
my third game, my back starts shaking.
Yes, I know. It's a long day.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. All good, mate. All good. We're almost finished here. This is the 18 hours gone. Scores on 101. And Learning to Drive still need 20 runs of the next 2 overs. So they've put themselves in a precarious situation. They were looking real good a little while ago.
Yeah.
Now they lost a few wickets and they need 10 runs and over for the next 2 overs.
And that's achievable.
Achievable, yes, but they've been struggling a bit in the last few hours. Okay, that's hit to mid wicket, off to covers really for 1. Did they go for 1? Yes, they did run 1 run. So now 19 of the next 9 balls.
Great commentary as well.
Yes, absolutely. Now, your match is going to be starting soon, so I'll try and get my battery because I need to get a battery for this.
You're
And
recording
I'll
that
try
match
and
as
set
well?
up,
Okay.
yeah. Or a match, I don't know where the match is. Who you umpiring? Same here, I got no idea. So the score moves on to 102, 4 down in the 19th over. Still needing 18 runs. And Griffin Sluice is on strike. In comes George. And good ball, hit to mid on for 1.
3 shot. We are Canberra.
Okay. No, yeah.
Next Wood Ducks and Warden Warriors.
Okay. No, I'm not doing yours. I'm doing this next one here.
Okay.
All right. All good, man. Have fun. In comes George again. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Should be taken by the keeper, and he takes it. And that's Andrew Rees down for 47. So learning to drive's chances are starting to dwindle real quick now. In the 19th over, they're 104, 5 down, still needing 17 runs to win of the next over and this last ball in this over. So George the Destroyer, second wicket in his spell. This is his final over, of course, having given away 21 runs. He's not ready, the batter's not ready yet. Waiting for the square leg umpire. And I don't know where the square leg umpire is going. Oh yeah, he's setting up. Here we go. Last ball this over for George. Scores on 104. Let that one through to the keeper. Looks like caught behind, is it? I don't know what happened. No, not caught. Alright, so just no run. And still needing 17 runs off this last over. So Quality Craic have managed to almost pull one out of the fire. Let's see what happens. At the conclusion of this broadcast, of course, we'll be moving on to the next match, which is between the two baseballing teams. So stand by for the next match in about 10 minutes. I'll have to run off to my car to get a battery. Don't want this to run out of juice again like it did last time in the middle of the innings. Now, who's that? Is that Angus? No, Johan Swanpool coming in to bowl the last over of these innings. And that's hit away to mid wicket for 1. Johan Swanpool's last over, and Will Rees facing, and that's a wide. Don't need that right now. Need to finish nice and clean. Will Rees on 1 of 2 now. Here he comes, he hits that to covers for 1. Oof, the wind's picking up real bad now. Alright, still needing, what is that, 15 runs of the next 3 balls. And that's gone through to keep no run. Still needing 14 runs of the next 2 balls, and that's 1. They're thinking about coming back for the second, but no. So now they need 13 runs of 2 balls, taking off 1, really. Yeah, this is the last ball this innings. If they score a 6, he could tie the match. He's gone for the reverse sweep. And just the 1 run, and that's the end of the innings. And Learning to Drive falls short by about 13 runs. Unfortunately, 12. Yep, so that's that. 12 runs short of their target. So Quality Craic get up when they had no chance at first. Finished off strong, took a few wickets, and that dried up the runs, and they managed to win this one. Alright, so that's it. Match over. I'm off to get